Hey everybody, this is Joe the Over 40 Model Maker here, and apologies for the lack of video uploads this last week or so. It's the end of school and summertime does take up most of my time here, so I couldn't really get to a lot of uploads for the video games and other topics, things like that. So I do apologize for that. Here's my hands. Okay. But again, yeah, sorry about that. I'm not going to like sacrifice things just to make videos to chase views, things like that. I don't do that. Like I said, I don't do this as a full-time job. I just do this to keep myself occupied. So, and looking at kind of the analytics of some of those videos that I've put on the last 3 weeks to a month or whatever, I can kind of see what people want to watch and what not want to watch. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be done with all that. I'm just going to upload what I want to upload. I tried it for a little bit, and with a full-time job, 3 kids, a wife, responsibilities, all that stuff, I can't do a video every day. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to put on what I want to put on, be happy with it. If you guys want to watch it, I appreciate everybody that stops by, that says hello, gives a like, all that stuff. Thank you. If you don't want to watch it, I'm just not going to behold you to that. So do what you like. I'm going to do what I like. I think in the end, everybody's going to be happier. So we're going to start with something brand new today. No more videos on a certain date or whatever. It's when I can upload, what I want to upload, and we're done. So, actually, first what I want to do is I want to show you here. Actually, I'm going to put this up right there, and then it's a diorama I made. I like it. Anyways, so today's topic. We are going to, let me get the camera positioned here. Hopefully it doesn't fall. If it does, hey, free blooper for you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to go through piece by piece painting a McFarlane Chaos Space Marine. And so what I have here is the model that comes in. They come in completely gray. It's like an artist proof. And you can leave them as is, or you can paint them all you want. I do paint these. So here is, this is the model part there. I'll set that there. I do like these things, by the way. They're very nice to paint and have as a project. So we have main body here. We have the guy's backpack with skulls. That's really nice. I like that. I like that part there. He does come with a club. And I'm thinking what I'm going to do is I'm going to stipple on blood splatter on it, just to show that it's been used. And then what we're going to work on today is his pistol, or laser gun, or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do first is drill out these holes. You do see that there is some red splatter there. I did try priming it with a different color and maybe didn't quite work, but we'll leave it. I don't know what we're going to do with the color. I was trying to think what kind of a Chaos Space Marine to use, and I kind of came to a conclusion. I was going to make him into one of my Khorne Beserkers, because I do like the aesthetic of the red and the brass, and the guns are just simple silver and black. So I think we're going to do it kind of like this, and then I'll put like a skull coloring and kind of like a torn up flesh coloring here. So we're going to make them kind of like this. So that's what we're gonna do. But we're gonna take it in sections. So today we're working on the gun. So we'll get that out of the way. So let's get things prepped here. So the gun is already black. But what I'm going to do, I primed this, actually I primed all the pieces with Rust-Oleum Flat Black Primer. It's kind of the same like Citadel's Chaos Black. But I think I put it on as when it's too humid out because it's kind of sticky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna find some here in my thing. Where's it at? A Baden Black. Blah, 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 blah. Shake it up here. We're going to take kind of a whitish brush here. Take like a whitish brush. Let's get all this in focus. We'll put that just right there on the palette. Dip it in with some water to thin it down. And all I'm gonna do is just do a quick brushing just to complete the black look on it and get those other bits off, the parts that I missed, covered up. And if you hear like a mechanical thing in the background, I apologize for that. Laundry's being done, so. Don't have to worry about the handle because that's going to be in the guy's hand anyways. And let's go. Let's see here. Let's put that like so. Do that. And there we go. That covers all that up. And now we'll just do that, cover it all up. Wait for it to dry. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to drill those barrels out. So we'll there's more spots than I thought. So we'll go ahead and let this dry and we'll be right back. Okay, now that it's dry, what we're gonna do is take a look at it. That looks just fine. We'll leave the barrel drilling for later. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint these things going through to here and then the power coils here. And we're going to use a combination of white. I'm going to try this glow-in-the-dark blue. So we'll go ahead and let's plop just a little bit in there. Don't need a lot. And let's get our thing there. Thin down the paints just a little bit. And let's see how this all works out here. Because what I want to do is have the blue with something to stick to. So it looks like, you know, power cables and all that fun stuff. This doesn't have to be anything heavy or major, just enough to get a sticking point onto. So I'm going to finish this up and I'll be right back. Okay, now we have the white put on there. I have our little glow-in-the-dark blue right there. And let's see how good this stuff will actually go on. Now, I have not had good luck with this in the past, but maybe this will help. I really don't know. It's like half the time I have to glob it on in order to get it to work. Looks like that might have to be something I'm doing again today too. And it doesn't have to be like a solid blue either. It can be, sorry guys, you might want to see what I'm doing here. Because I'll be thinking with chaos demons and everything, maybe wanting to kind of so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly put this first little dashery bit on there, and then let that completely dry, and then put a second coat on. And we'll see what that does. So we'll be back here and we'll see how it all turns out. All right, well, we did our best to try to add that kind of sloppily on there. So it might look like crap at the end of the day, but well, and then while I was drying, I drilled out the barrels and then added that so that it looks like it's gonna look like it's gonna fire an actual blue beam out of there to somebody. So again, these are just artist proof things, but we're not gonna sit around and, you know, think bad discuss knots. We're gonna just keep on moving on. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color this front part and rear assembly here, about right there, with some lead belcher. I actually have it here on this right here because it is kind of an old paint of mine. And we're just going to paint it all over this front part of the gun. And it does mix well with the plastic, and I really don't know what kind of, we're just gonna do that light right there, that right there, and see it just kind of goes over those holes. Nice. And then we're just gonna take our time going all the way around. Make sure that we're not supposed to be painting anything we're not supposed to. Go around our barrels like so. And then we're just gonna do this side over here. Grab those. Finish that up right there. And make sure I really didn't miss anything. And it doesn't really matter because we can always, sorry about that. We can always just pretend that it's paint coming off in the midst of battle. Now, let me load this back up again here. I actually put some water on the stick and added that, and then mixed it in the pot. So that's why I'm doing it on a popsicle stick. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna do some silver touch-ups in some places, not all of them, just in some. Like these things here, this down here. So we need the back in there. That little dot. most of these little, I don't know what you'd call them, rivets. That right there on both sides. Yep, just like so. And again, these, these models you can just paint however you want to. Yeah, let's go get this top part right here, all the way down. And let's get the top. You can almost do it like a semi-dry brush to get the same effect, but I kind of like this way. So, okay, we will leave it at that for the weapon. So we'll let this all dry. We'll go take a look at it tomorrow. And so next time, here, let me put this right here so it can dry. So then next time, stay. You stay. And we'll wash that off. So next time when we get together, we are going to do the club. And what I'm thinking for that is this stuff here will be silver or some color. Maybe something, maybe to match or gold. Oh yeah, or brass. Let's do brass. Brass for this. We'll do silver for this, and then mottled blood splatters. This will be kind of a brownish leather with some white highlights, and then this will be that silver as well. So with that, everybody, thank you very much for spending the time with me here. Hopefully you stick around for the rest of it, and we will see you in the next video.